Welcome back to Be Unique. I am testing out this mic. It's on my phone. Hopefully you can hear me clearly. I want to put out great videos and also have my sound great too. We're just going to jump right into it, and at the end or in another video I'll tell you exactly what I use, lighting equipment. You can see this is my trusty microphone. But we'll talk more about that in that video, okay? So just keep watching. I'm doing a full face tutorial, and eye look and everything, so I hope this helps. And yeah, stay tuned. So right now, as usual, before I get started, I do want to make sure my face is clean. So it is, and I'm going to put on a moisturizer, and this is from Embryolisse. I always use this on my face. It's for all skin types, but I really like to focus that in my T-zone area mainly, because that's where it gets sometimes dry and sometimes oily, because I have combination oily skin. So with this moisturizer, it's best to let it settle into the skin for a couple of minutes before you jump into your primer or whatever else you decide to put on your face. So in the meantime, just gonna freshen my skin. Although I do have moisturizer on, I want to keep it pretty, moist and plump. I don't want it to be super drying throughout my entire process. I'm going to use the Stay Matte primer by Rimmell London. I mainly focus this in my T-zone. It's not as drying as the Becca, but yeah, mainly my T-zone. And then I just scattered the rest everywhere. So I'm also putting the NYX Pore Filler. Put this on my nose. And a little bit goes a long way. And my cheeks. The secret is just to take care of your skin, really. So now we're going to move on to our foundation. I haven't used MAC Studio Fix Fluid in so long. I just don't pick it up anymore, and I'm running low, so I'm glad. But yeah, so I don't know. We're just gonna use it for tonight. It's just the old friend kind of thing. I'm also going to dampen my face with the NYX Dewy finishing spray. And I'm going to highlight with Toffee from the LA Girl Cosmetics and HD Pro Conceal. I'm going to mix some of the foundation in that just to make it a little bit less messy, whatever, as in the colors. The Midnight Banana and the Topaz. I'm not going to show you exactly what it looks like because it's kind of everywhere. And so now I'm using Dark Deep by MAC to just basically mend all of my whole entire foundation together. It is Mineralized Skin Finish. So now I'm going to use the trusty Ebony Bronze Bronzer in Ebony Bronze. This is the CoverGirl Queen. So we're just going to chisel the cheekbones. I like starting with the bronzer first and then working my way into the contour powder. We're going to take a Morphe 505 brush, just a regular blending brush, and I'm going to contour my nose. And I only contour my nose with the bronzer. I don't use the contour powder because it is way too harsh for me. I'm going to mend the bronzer together, kind of buff it out using the BH Cosmetics Contour and Blush palette. It's the first one, and I'm using this middle one here. And I'm really like just focusing that towards my hairline. I'm not really bringing it forward, but I am bringing it up. Then I'm just going to mend that together with the bronzer. We're going to take the Milani blush in Romantic Rose. How it looks. And this just helps to mend the bronzer with, like, make it not look so harsh. Then for our actual blush, we're going to use Coral Cove. And then we're going to kind of diffuse it a little bit. We're just going to blend it together with the bronzer and contour. I like to highlight with Ruby Kisses All Over Glow and Flush Glow and Bronze Glow. Now we're going to go into the brows. So we're just going to groom them a little bit. And we're using the Jordana Easy Liner for eyes. And it is called Coffee Bean. Using the NYX eyeshadow base in Tan. Just a container like these. So we're using the Morphe 505, and we're also using the bronzer that we used earlier, warming up the eyes a little bit. Creating that triangular shape, these points right here. Start on the lid with the Matte Neutrals palette. Well, I call it the Matte Neutrals palette from the Morphe Brushes, but it is palette 35N. We're using a flat top brush, black eyeshadow right here. You want to use like a really pencil kind of fluffy brush, and we're gonna build up the intensity. It's already intense, but we don't want it to be so black that there's nothing else around it. So we're gonna do dark browns. So we're gonna start with this one to basically skid that on the outer portion of that black. Then we're going to take the Morphe 505 brush and we're going to lightly blend that. Now we're going to go to this orange, pack that onto the blending brush, and we're going to sweep that over, right over the brown. It's just to make it more of a, almost like a sun-kissed eyeshadow look. Now the under eye, underneath the eye, is going to be really, really simple. We're just going to do the black straight to the black, and then this brown underneath to get that halo kind of smoke effect. Off camera, I'm going to just water the inside of my waterline with Inglot. Let me show you. Inglot Gel Liner number 77. Did a wing liner, and I think it just intensifies this eye look since that's what we were going for. So I really hope you like it. I highly suggest you put on double lashes. It just you can see the lashes, and it just makes it so dark that it really pops that eyeshadow. Go on and do the lips. Make sure your lips is moisturized, not chappy. NYX Cocoa Lip Liner. And we're just going to lightly line the lips. We're going to start with the nude. We're going to do like an ombre, like a reverse ombre. So we're going to do Milani Matte Naked. And it is just the most gorgeous, like, nude. Then we're going to take a lip brush, and I'm going to tell you the color I'm using. Purity Persimmon by Wet n Wild. And I really, really hope you love this look as much as I do. And stay tuned for the next one. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.